Not long after Megatron's demise and the restoration of Cybertron, the Autobots celebrate as Optimus Prime knights Bumblebee a warrior. Optimus and Wheeljack embark on a journey to find the Allspark, the source of Cybertronian life, leaving the other Autobots to hunt down the missing Decepticons Shockwave and Starscream. Meanwhile, at the bottom of Earth's ocean, Megatron is revived and possessed by Unicron, intending to destroy Cybertron. While searching for Shockwave and Starscream, Ultra Magnus and Smokescreen are attacked by their Predacon creation Skylynx and Darksteel, forcing Ratchet to return to Cybertron to treat their wounds. Bumblebee, Smokescreen, Bulkhead, and RC track down Predacon in an attempt to find the new Predacons, but Predacon refuses to help them. After Bumblebee's team heads to Megatron's old fortress in Kau on the imprisoned Knockout's suggestion, they are confronted by Unicron and are forced to escape. Meanwhile, in the Theta Scopi asteroid belt, Optimus and Wheeljack find the Allspark's container. Despite an oncoming plasma storm that damages Wheeljack's ship, Optimus retrieves the container and begins returning to Cybertron. With Ultra Magnus wounded in action and Optimus unable to communicate with them, Bumblebee assumes temporary leadership of the Autobots. Predacon begins searching for Skylynx and Darksteel, but finds Unicron instead. After easily defeating him, Unicron encounters Shockwave, Starscream, Darksteel, and Skylynx harvesting bones from a massive Predacon graveyard. Unicron overpowers Skylynx and Darksteel and resurrects the ancient corpses into undead Terracons. Starscream flees and Shockwave is seemingly killed by the Terracons. As the undead horde heads for the Well of All Sparks, the Autobots prepare to fight back while Ratchet stays behind with Ultra Magnus. Starscream sneaks on board the Nemesis and frees Knockout and the captive Viacon troops, but Knockout defects and incapacitates Starscream before he can commandeer the ship and flee Cybertron. Predacon finds Skylynx and Darksteel at the Predacon graveyard, and the resulting brawl is interrupted by wounded Shockwave, who suggests that they assist the Autobots. Unicron's undead army is confronted by the Nemesis and the Predacons at the Well of All Sparks, but the ship is shot down and Starscream escapes. Optimus and Wheeljack return, but Unicron shoots down Wheeljack's ship, defeats Optimus, and claims the Allspark. However, his anti-spark is pulled into the empty container, sealing it away forever. The Terracons disintegrate and Megatron is freed, but he angrily disbands the Decepticons and leaves Cybertron. Starscream tries to take command of the Decepticons only to be confronted by a vengeful Predacon, Skylynx, and Darksteel. Optimus reveals that he emptied the Allspark into the matrix of leadership within him, but can no longer be separated from either, and he must sacrifice himself to restore life to Cybertron. The Autobots try to dissuade him, but Optimus states that the Matrix cannot be restored again and asks that they continue to protect Cybertron, as the others vow to keep the peace, and Optimus plunges into the planet's core. Millions of sparks from deceased and unborn Transformers emerge from the well. The Autobots watch as Optimus's spark joins the multitude among the well, while he narrates that his sacrifice marks a new beginning rather than the end. Simply put, another transformation.